Wow, that work will really be interesting.
Yes.
Yeah. So the other thing me about and say, you know, other work them before you want go open your own place. No, you first learn under some person. I feel you come now so. If you do my work vex my heart, I say no, na matango holam. I feel you go open my own matango bar. Why not learn how to do am?
Yes, you must learn. You must can't ask me.
Okay.
Say, Mamita, now how this business
the worker.
Yes. Now how would you do? How will you do? Oh, you feel supply me mimbo, or you will go show me play where you buy so that maybe to start buy.
Okay.
You can say.
Yeah, because if I do corner, I no play for buy.
No, you no go know.
And maybe if you go the buy for the other person where you go buy to you go high the price where you know I know if you gain enough.
Yeah, where you know if you gain enough, and then any man as would go down there, any man get it tapa. Whether would you buy from Banga, you will get your tapa. Or you day from my fault, you get your tapa. So you know if you just go surprise so.
Okay.
Yes, but you like you will go come back.
Oh, that's true. So you don't really a tapa say I can't take this amount of mimbo.
Yes.
Oh, the quantity.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay. Now good business. So I say when I get a football club too for una matango. Football too did it.
Yeah. Yes.
So how the idea for football become about?
No, the idea became fine. Would you go compete with another football matango place from different places?
Wow.
Yes.
So how do you come up with the idea to start football club?
We get somewhere we be there like a delegate for we be the work for Mundimba. That's a delegate of a land and survey.
Okay.
Yeah. So we just should don't stay. We say if I say we go visit Mundimba, go play ball.
Okay.
We say no, we fine. So we should don't contribute. We come out, we go Mundimba, we go play with them.
So woman and David football club too now only man picking them?
No, not only me, like a proprietress.
Okay,
yes.
Now only so you don't work with the player, you be coach or nah?
Just like a proprietress.
Okay, I mean for the football now, you the coach them, may they play fine when they play.
Last match I be like a doctor.
Okay, first aid.
First aid. Yes.
Yes. I see, mamita. Oh. So now we don't start play football. So when they train or when you go play.
No,
football
we train like
now.
today with the train. Like today Monday. We used to go meet up some other group for fee for San Antonio. They would train. Yes. Wow, one time, not always.
Yeah, because football you need for the train. If you go enter for fee, so start play.
No, if you go enter, don't drink matango. How do you go enter free?
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. So I know say. Yeah, matango customer they watch you now, so maybe if you just allow them small, tell them say today now which time for matango day?
Today we no give matango
tomorrow. Okay, yes, tomorrow. Tell them tomorrow move them up. So just send a small message.
Yeah, I just salute all my customer them for free matango place.
Okay.
Na mamita the talk for una so say una good morning.
Okay.
Yes, thing we there for my place now na pepper soup.
Okay.
Take out. So everybody be welcome for can chop pepper soup take out this morning. I just salute all my customers them. Say una good morning.
Okay.
Yes.
Pepper soup take out.
Yes.
Describe their place because some person they really look now so say in a voice pepper soup take out they just tell them.
Yes. Are they popularly known for Boya Road and Kumba?
Yes.
Say like Mamita, Back Blessing, petrol station, opposite San Antonio Catholic Church.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Thank you, Mamita.
Yes.
So we thank you plenty. You know, we don't learn about the Matango, Feel Free Matango Club today, and we'll be very, very happy. Thank you. Say don't can share with me. We hope say next time when I get on a football match, you can't tell me for here. You can't tell me again how the football match it go work.
Yes.
All right. Thank you plenty. Salute all your Matango customer then. Wait, no, I mean where you don't go, you salute them for we.
Okay.
Then they say we for KCBS and we for Good Morning Cape Town. We send them salute.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, that's it. We've heard it all from Mamita herself, proprietress of Feel Free Matango Bar. Let's have a break. When we come back, we're going to welcome our next guest. You stay tuned. For sponsorship and publicity, KCBS TV can be reached on +237 677 175987 +237 675-794636. Email info@kcbstv.net.
It's J on the beat. Manga et beige, elle est bordel. Elle est belle vierge, mais elle est bordel. Manga et vierge, mais elle est bordel. Oh. Elle est belle vierge, mais elle est bordel. Moi-même je vois que je m'imba, mais je n'ai pas les dos. La galette du pays pour tuer. Dans mes wakala, j'ai ciblé une yango. Mola, je vais pas la laisser. Sexy choco, tu m'es aimé. Joli bébé, you know, I go carry you go. Je suis ton parigo. Je peux changer ta vie, ma chérie coco. Wonderful, elle veut m'apacher. Wonderful, elle veut m'embrouiller. She tell me say she been a virgin, but I'ma know she been a bordel. I don't chicher, I don't trouver.
Oh, Charaman, c'est une bordelle, mais une bordelle vierge. Oh, Charaman, c'est une bordelle, mais une bordelle vierge. Oh, Charaman, c'est une bordelle, mais une bordelle vierge. Oh, Charaman, c'est une bordelle, mais une bordelle vierge.
One yes, two yes, three yes. Elle boit comme une fontaine. Elle dit chérie je t'aime. I know c'est she dit putain. J'ai déjà dépensé toutes mes petites miettes sur elle. Woko loco.
Dangana Shawaman, c'est une bandite. Je dis allons chez moi, elle me dit tu as menti. Je voulais jouer les connes, elle m'a fini. Ah petit malin et demi.
Wonderful,
Elle veut m'apacher.
wonderful.
Elle veut m'embrouiller.
She tell me say she been a virgin, but I'ma know she been a bordel. I don't chicher, I don't trouver.
Oh, Charaman, c'est une bordelle vierge. Oh, Charaman, c'est une bordelle, mais une bordelle vierge. Oh, Charaman, c'est une bordelle, mais une bordelle vierge. Oh, Charaman, c'est une bordelle, mais une bordelle vierge.
Salut à tout le staff de Crédit Union combattant au combat. Répète Lorenzo, grand manager de la Bassaris combat. Titi Banderas, l'homme Pt2. Englishman Joe Fashion. DJ Boro Sangue.
Dangana Shawaman, c'est une bandite. Je dis allons chez moi, elle me dit tu as menti. Je voulais jouer les connes, elle m'a fini. Ah petit malin et demi. Dangana Shawaman, c'est une bandite. Je dis allons chez moi, elle me dit tu as menti. Je voulais jouer les connes, elle m'a fini. Ah petit malin et demi.
Positive energy, yo, what's on point?
In other place.
J Panach, no be lie, I sing yo. Every day, no my good I thank you, oh. No be lie, I talk yo. Every day, not you over the press yo, oh. No be lie, I sing yo. Every day, no my good I thank you, oh. No be lie, I talk yo. Every day, not you over the press yo, oh. Adango yo gala, oh. Malua bamenga. Adanga matifala, oh. Mabaruba foya. Adango yogala, oh. Malua bamenda.
Good morning. You are watching KCBS TV, the Kumasi Broadcasting Service. This is early captions, your press review slot on GMK. Good morning, K-Town. Today I'm joined by Edibukoba, who is a non-journalist in town. He's also the station manager for Konya Community Radio, and he writes for the major newspaper. Good morning, Edibukoba.
Good morning, Mr. Director. Happy to be here once more.
Well, it's my pleasure having you on board.
Thank you.
Today we're going to go through a series of papers. We'll begin today with municipal updates. Okay, municipal updates. Well, let's take the Scoop newspaper first. Okay. Let's take the Scoop newspaper. The Scoop newspaper says Nigerian Union in Kumba votes new ESCO.
Yeah, Nigerian Union voted new ESCO.
Okay.
That was some few weeks back, and they have a new president who is Maximilian Akpo.
Okay.
He's a Nigerian and a businessman. He's a book dealer. He sells book in town.
Okay.
I think he's a credible person to pilot the affairs of the association. I can still remember when the late father, who used to run Continental Bookshop, I'm sure you know Continental Bookshop, one of the most renowned in those days, and it's still functional, though I've not been seeing the name there, just opposite without publicity, Bokom. I think he's a guy who is aptly fit for that position. There have been a lot of contestation at the level of that union, because the person who used to head that union, it's like because of the crisis too, he was unable. He used the crisis as it was an impediment for the association not to have a new mandate, whereas he has been there for 2 mandates, that is 8 years.
That is quite a long time.
Quite a long time.
And
so
it appeared that Nigerians take this election seriously.
It was serious. It was serious because
they had campaigns and counter campaigns.
The administration has to come in. The date was programmed twice. First one, there was noise, and so on. The second one, now the administration had to come in forcefully with the Nigerian consul out in Boya, who had to act very seriously before the election had to take place.
Okay.
I think we should give him a try. The new president, he looks like somebody who can actually run the association. He's a serious and strict person.
Wish him the best.
Yeah, sure.
And also inside the Scoop, my real history began in Boya. That is Francis Ngannou.
Yeah, certainly. Probably he grew up in Boya. He's from the West region. He grew up in Boya, and he's somebody who has done a lot of things. Not only Boya Douala, and he bounced back to Boya to actually make Boya to know that it's also part of his home. And here he talk about creating training centers, that he will not leave Boya just like that, because he happened to have had a parcours or live in Boya, and probably for the youths who are coming up, you actually create a training center for them to actually grow up.
If everybody who had made it in life came and gave back to the community, this country will be great.
Probably, but it's unfortunate that it's not so.
Most people don't believe in that. Forget they even come to Cameroon. They even forget about Cameroon even.
Yeah, I remember one American president who said, "Don't ask your country what it will do for you.
What you have done for your country.
But what you yourself will do for the nation." I'm sure it's Kennedy.
Yeah, JFK.
Sure.
Okay. We'll take the last point in the Scoop. Musonge Commission hails Kamte for championing promotion of bilingualism.
Musonge Commission hails.
But should Kamte not be bilingual? It's bizarre, because Kamte belongs to the government. This is a bilingual country. Should we hail them? There should be bilingualism by default, if you ask me.
Probably because a lot of things are happening in the nation. Most people don't believe even in the bilingualism that we are talking about.
Okay.
Even today, you still go to places, you see documents are not being translated.
Only in French.
They are being done only in French, and it still continues, even though there is a commission.
I even went to the Kamte website to confirm it's Kamte.cm. CM is a Cameroon IT.
Sure.
Cameroon Tanikot.
Sure.
And I didn't see any change there.
So it becomes a little bit complicated. Maybe some of their documents have some changes, because
I went to the website to confirm that. When you talk about bilingualism, I went first of all to the website.
It's not still there. So
I didn't see any change
it's a little bit complicated when we hear things like that.
Okay. Let's go now to municipal updates and see how updated we are going to be. Talking about the Anglophone crisis, they say solutions preferred the way forward. I still don't understand What
A
solution?
solution preferred the way forward for the Anglophone crisis. What are the various ways that we have been thinking about the Anglophone crisis? There are people who are talking about a restoration, people who are talking about federation, and those who are for a unitary state, one state. So when you talk about a preferred
the way
solutions preferred a way forward,
is that somebody's opinion, or is
it should be an opinion or
a consensus? Normally, I think we are more interested in consensus, because if we have opinion, we have 10 million opinions.
Sure. So I want to believe that it should concern opinions.
Okay. Also, Municipal Update says why council should adopt small money, big change. That's quite complex. Small money, big change.
Council should adopt small money
and big
change. Because the money that comes into councils, they are big money. But they should adopt small money. Let me see. Why council should adopt small money,
big change approach
and big change approach? Okay. You know, most of the time we always talk about change. You know that it should be smaller. So in this case, that is different. Which means most of the mayors actually want to make a lot of money.
Of course, they only give budget. That's what comes out of it.
Sure. So
nothing is changing in the council, but they only vote budget all the time.
Sure.
I think what I mean is that, please use small money and show what you've done with it.
Budget small.
Okay.
Budget small. Don't go and budget heavy. At the end of the day,
you cannot
meet up with the administrative and management account. You don't budget 800 million. At the end of the day, administrative account is barely 200 million. So it is better you do it in a way that at least you meet up even 50% of what your budget is. I think then another aspect too is the one of the money that is coming into the councils, what the mayors receive. They want to make a lot of money out of it, which does not give credibility of most councils in our nation or in our country.
Also, in Municipal Update, they say revisiting special status specification. What is the actual special status? It's talked about much, but I don't know what is. Maybe you're an insider to it. Of course, you work in a council. Maybe know about. Maybe you're already enjoying the special status in your council. Might be.
Special status. Up till now, we are still waiting to see the exhibition or manifestation of special status. The special status which was accorded to the two regions, the two English regions, the Northwest and the Southwest region, is yet to be functional. Because come to think of it, that even the regional councils are not functioning up to now. And the other day, the Minister of Decentralization and Local Development, Georges Elanga Obam, he was in the Southwest region to actually inaugurate the mighty edifice
500 million.
In Limbe of 500 million. It tells you that a bigger thing is coming behind. If it's 500 million, it tells you a bigger thing is coming behind. But people are asking, where is the structure of these regional councils? If the FECOM building is as gigantic as that, therefore the regional councils, the building of the regional council should be much more bigger than that. But people are still asking the same question. It is not today that FECOM has been existing in the Southwest region.
Which business were they using?
FECOM has been existing.
Which business were they using?
That is the question. So it tells you that FECOM is a bigger structure. Then it means the regional councils will be very, very functional. Because from what you see there, it means the regional councils they will not be lacking. Let's just keep our fingers crossed and give it a try. At
least we have that optimistic hope for me, which is very assuring. The next paper I'm going to take a look at is Cameroon Insider. Cameroon Insider. Well, they talk about Christians and Muslims in same-day feastings.
Christians and
Muslims same-day feasting.
Is
that of any significance?
Yeah, it should be. That was a serious marriage between Allah and Christendom.
I can't remember when I had this occasion in Cambodia. We had Muslims, we had Ascension and Bakar Salah on the same day. Is it how they call it? Bakar Salah?
Yeah, or the feast of Eid Mubarak, or the feast of Ramadan.
Yeah.
Whatsoever the case, it happens. It is rare before you get things like this. The Muslims they have been waiting. They will only celebrate after
after they see the moon.
They see the moon. The moon. That's it. After they see the moon. Unfortunately, this time they were waiting to see the moon on Tuesday. It's unfortunate it was not there. Wednesday, and that Tuesday when they never saw the moon, a communique just came that it will be celebrated on Thursday. Unfortunately, Thursday was Ascension Day. It's an official day, the Ascension Day, which was a celebration.
And it's no longer land. There's a whole commission just to wait for the moon. I never knew.
There's a whole commission, and it must be back to its own finances.
I was surprised that the National what I think Crescent Commission to
the Crescent Commission.
They actually announced that was interesting.
It's quite
this
interesting.
Country is really interesting as it goes.
It's quite interesting, and they too must have their own finances.
Of course, must have an office. Must have a chairman, a board chair, president, secretary,
and so on and so forth. So it is a day for the Christians, the day that Jesus Christ, as the Ascension Day, the day that Christ went to heaven.
Yeah.
And the Muslim is significant.
Maybe God wanted us to have peace together. God said, "Where you are the same, celebrate on the same day, so there will be no war." Maybe.
Sure, probably it's a serious marriage. Let's just pray that things get better. So soon.
Also, in the Cameroon Insider, said President Biya cancels festivities due to COVID-19.
It's not news. I'm sure it's not news even to you as a communicator.
Yeah.
Because it's like almost all national days in the country. When things like this happen, for the sake of peace, you hear things happening like this. So, preferably, I think it's better to do this than for us to keep the day, because at the end of the day, we know what will happen.
Because if you go there, people are going to be infected, and people are dying of COVID-19. So maybe
and ghost towns and so on.
Yeah. Okay.
So we should just keep it. We should just keep it lying low as it is.
Okay. Also in the Cameroon Insider, the big boost for Cameroon contingent in the Central African Republic.
Cameroon Insider says
big boost. The government has sent more army to MINUSCA forces to join Central African Republic.
It's really not easy. The whole Central Africa is actually marked with a lot of insecurity that is.
But what is wrong with Africans? Stop fighting. They fight and kill people and fight. I don't know. And
it's power.
Power.
Every tribe, every person, every group of people want to have power. Whether you are educated or you are not educated,
you want to take over power. You cannot even write your name.
You want to take power in any way. That is the problem that is reigning in Africa. So I don't know the number of persons that we have in our military that we are sending orders to go. But if we are sending them, means probably we'll have.
Maybe they send.
Because look at the crisis that we have already in Cameroon, in the north with Boko Haram. In the northwest and southwest, we are talking about the ongoing crisis, which has skyrocketed.
Don't you think the government is overstretching itself?
It's really a pity. Let me put it that way, because it's so terrible that we find ourselves in this kind of situation.
Okay.
Sending forces for the MINUSCA arm for Central Africa.
Okay.
But I think all this while we have not been hearing about that Bangui road.
I mean, no, the government has actually secured a lot of military.
We're not hearing about that because transporters, Cameroonians who used to use that road, who used to apply that road, drivers, they have been suffering. But this is why we have not been hearing anything about that. I think
the military actually secured this.
Actually, the security is actually functioning, and it's a plus two for what is actually reigning. Let's pray for peace.
That way.
If there is peace, we will not have all this territory.
Let's now look into the star, Eddie.
Okay.
It's the Minister of Decentralization hails FACOM for fostering development.
Probably. That's what we just said.
Okay.
He hails them for fostering development. Now we ask the question again, where is this money coming from? Somebody asked me the other day, why this money that is coming from FACOM is council's money, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's council's money. I saw the other day, taxation department, they were collecting taxes here. And what made the director of taxation here in Kumba, he told us that money is for councils. So what is wrong for that money to be collected and just pumped into accounts of councils?
Why send it somewhere? They start sending it back.
Sending it back. Just imagine that you want to send somebody 5,000 francs, Momo account. Are you sure when you send that person 5,000, the person is going to collect 5,000? There will be some deductions.
Okay.
So imagine that will get the money here and then you send to FACOM. Before FACOM sends deductions from one level to another. So what is really wrong is the system.
Yeah, why not just
a lot of bureaucratic nature?
Just make it a law that 20% of what's collected goes to the council.
Sure,
then you put it instantly. You know that you send it to you, and then you start sending it to the regional and.
So that is how FACOM functions, but it is a kind of skyrocket, at a kind of stereotype attitude that we have used for a very long time with this system. We just need to try to change. We should not be so stereotyped in our manner of operation.
Okay, also in the Star, they said the finding solutions to the Anglophone crisis, 1,000 Anglophone women are going on hunger strike to force the government to do something. 1,000 they want to go on hunger strike.
They want to go. It is good to hear that they want to go, because me are no Cameroonian. When you hear they want to go, they wish to go. Well, it's unfortunate. The crisis, the people who are dying in this crisis are children who are born from women. It's really a pity. I really pity the women, because it's unfortunate that it is their children who are dying in this war, being soldiers or whatsoever. The civilian population is really unfortunate. They are feeling the pains. They are the one feeling the real pinch of this crisis, because all the people who are doing this fighting, the civilians population who are suffering, they all came out from the women.
Yeah,
they feel the pinch.
Yeah,
it is really
so
pinching.
Actually feel the pain.
So I don't know how they are going to handle it. But if they say they want, and all women they are weak, they are the weaker sex. But
if women go on hunger strike, the government will pay attention. You know, when a woman's tears is not easy to stand, except you're heartless, if you ask me.
A hunger strike for how many days?
Maybe indefinite. Also, in the Star, they say Batoke Chief, that's Batoke Soma Wanglimbe.
Sure.
On Ramadan Day, to celebrate, he gave 200,000 francs for the building of the mosque.
Wow. Yeah,
that is
traditional ruler, the Batoke Chief of Batoke.
Yeah, Chief of Batoke.
Yeah, that guy is a practical-minded person. He's a pragmatist. I've been seeing him doing things in that area, out there in Limbe, and I wish him well with whatever he's doing for development to actually take place out there in Limbe. Limbe is a big city. Things are happening there day and night.
Okay.
So he too will not leave his own community because it's a little bit far from the inner city. I just wish him well in whatever thing he's doing out there to beautify Limbe.
Okay. Let's now take a look into the Guardian Post. The Guardian Post says the government looks away as Bamenda Babaju wrote further worsens. You know, this photo went to Bamenda is a sore. I don't know why the government is not. It comes up every day. As long we hear about it, Babaju Road, Bamenda Babaju.
It's a very complicated issue. The first company that went there to actually construct that road, the crisis was in its peak. They abandoned. Another one came. It's like they too were abandoned. It's a terrible thing. It's pitiful, sorrowful. People are suffering.
Is it that they cannot repair this, or the government just says, why people want to keep in? I don't know, because it makes no sense. I don't think the government cannot repair that road.
It's almost the same thing. We should not go too far. Just from our nose here, we'll talk about the Kumbandian road.
It's busy.
It's just here. It's not too far. Just here. Just look at the situation. Is it that the government cannot do the road? That was a road that was awarded years back. But because of the crisis, you saw what happened. So those are really unfortunate situation. Who will go there to do the road? Is it the military that is going to do the road? How many of them are there? It's complicated. It's a complex question.
Well, we have this human interest story in the Post that a 14-year-old student in Kribi has been arrested for stealing the duo's gun. 14-year-old, he stole the gun of the duo of Kribi.
Here is the younger brother of the husband or boyfriend to the duo. It's a female. The duo is a female. It's a lady. It's unfortunate, but come to think of it, when that incident happened, the first person that she suspected was the driver. The lady, the driver, and another person.
Okay.
That were close to her. She had to incarcerate them in prison out there. But the new commissioner of police was brought there, had to fight hard to actually get the lasting point of what happened in that place.
Mm-hmm.
And fortunately for the commissioner, they caught the younger boy, the person that you are talking about, and it happens that way that the gun was taken from him. Imagine a young boy who is going to school. I hear you talk about 14 years old, and other 3 persons. It means he had 3 friends that they have been seeing that gun like their own enfant chéri. Let me put it that way. As their
So,
own darling.
Eddie, what do you think is happening in this country? Because in those days, those things were not common.
People go to school today, they don't care. We have a society, it's a Malian society. People are just there to corrupt the society. Malians, Naira Marley is there, Nigerian artists corrupting the youth right deep.
I just learned
In
the
the
other
core.
day that there was a ring that was uncovered in Kumara
Sure.
of boys in school who want to look for girls for tycoons in town. And that is their job in schools. That they were busted the ring.
Okay.
Can you imagine that?
Imagine. So
That is their job.
people now just talk about today. People talk about the alma mater. These children who are not going to school today, because I don't know, is it because they don't want to go to school, or is the crisis, or what is actually happening?
I think people don't have role models in this country anymore.
That's another.
Role models are scammers,
That's another thing.
dupes, those are people, because we hear them.
Sure.
You invest the government money, they give you a title in your village.
Sure.
Somebody is a mayor, he lives with nothing, with 10 houses, people admire him.
Sure.
He lives a council with nothing, no building, not even a single bench, but he has lands everywhere, he has plots, and people, that's what people look up to.
Sure.
You are a scammer, you do people, they hail you. Yeah, so we don't blame.
The role models, the absence of role models.
Yeah, we don't have any role
we
models.
don't see people. We don't see our role models as if they are.
When we were in school, we used to have what we call the novels or readers club in school, and we had to read a novel each week and come and tell the story. So the commission was to see who will read more books.
Okay.
Okay, who will read Lobster Rampa,
Yeah.
James Ali Chase, Mills and Bones, Silver Romance, and this is what we had in mind.
And enlightening your spirit.
But today, people are only planning to steal to
to make money.
A young man takes his fees, he goes and eats with his girlfriend. He say he was attacked. Now Amber has not been the gateway. Amber attacked us. And they don't send anybody now to go and buy something in Douala. The next day, say Amber attacked us. You understand now? Amber attacked us.
It's terrible. It's
Yeah,
terrible.
people are
It's
going
terrible.
off and
We don't have role models.
And the society and government is not helping.
Yeah, the government is not helping. We ourselves want to kill our heroes or
Yeah.
our role models.
Okay.
It's a terrible situation that we face.
Let's look in the horizon.
Okay.
Let's horizon is what I said. Separatist bombs defused in Manfe and Kumba. I think it's about 3 times I heard in Kumba that guns were found at the main market.
The main market
Yeah.
at Bokom, just in front of Bokom. And in Manfe, in a cock where gas bottle was planted on the ground, and unfortunately killed 2 of the persons supposedly. It's unfortunate that it happened that way. The case of Kumba, the bomb, the IED, that is the improvised explosive devices, were discovered. In the case of the one at the main gate, it was discovered by a trader who informed the market mistress, and she later informed the city mayor, and that's how the security came in, and the explosive was detonated. A similar incident which occurred at Bokom, it was same situation that happened, and the bomb was equally detonated, and it happened on a day when we talk about the feasting, the Muslims and Christian. Many people thought early in that morning they were going to the market maybe to buy some chicken for the Christians, and the Muslims who usually eat their ram. And unfortunately, what they saw that early morning was just that. It's really unfortunate. On a holy day, we had those kind of
the mindset of
characteristics.
people changing.
The mindsets of people is actually changing.
Also in the horizon, the state Camter, and we're talking about Camter Champion Bilingualism. That Camter has actually instituted what they call Bilingualism Day. What is that going to look like?
They are instituting another bilingualism day. Is it for only Camtel or for the nation? Camtel, maybe they have.
They don't have the power to do that by constitution. Maybe for Camtel users, I don't know.
Maybe it's only for the Camtel. Maybe it's only for Camtel as a business entity. Let me put it that way. But I think it's good. It's good because that is what we want. We are talking about multiculturalism and bilingualism in this nation. If they are for that already, bilingualism, promoting that, I think is also an aspect. You two here, you can start doing your best.
Bilingualism
coming
Day.
out with even French mission or programs even once a week. And that's another aspect
bilingualism Day, of course. And talking about that, KSB is working on a French desk, of course. Of course, so bilingual country normally.
Okay,
so
that's good.
French desk. Also, we're talking about the Malians and the influence on Minister Mbayo has actually educated the youth on this issue of Rastafarians and the civic behavior, because it's becoming an embarrassment. Turned on the way they don't dress very well, they're Malians, they leave their hair bushy. Bob Marley was not even a fool. He was educated. Bob Marley, maybe they don't even know Bob Marley was educated.
Yeah, sure.
Bob Marley was educated.
And he died very young.
Very young. Age of 36.
It's really unfortunate.
Allegedly poisoned by the CIA.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say.
If Marley, Robert Nesta Marley was educated.
He was so. How come people who say they are following him and don't go to school?
It's terrible. It's terrible. That is to emulate things, to copy things. Sometimes is really, you see people go crazy. If you want to copy people, you want to copy things, you want to emulate people, do the right one. You should do it better. You should do it a way that will be even much more better.
Okay.
But now they do it the worst. They are going the other way, which is not the best for our society.
We'll take the last paper, the Express.
Yeah.
The name is deceitful because it's actually a French language paper, though they use the English name, the Express.
Okay.
I'm talking about the nationality which is coming, which of course my name is celebrated. They say the nationality is in danger because people use a lot of xenophobia and hate speech. I mean, from government officials that are those putting this nationality in danger. L'unité en péril. And what do you think?
That it has been destroyed. It's bad.
Officials themselves are putting it in danger. That those who are fragilizing it, because the comments they make sometimes, the way they insult others, some people think they are more kimonos than others. So
it goes back to hate speech.
Yeah, that's what they say. They say hate speech actually destroying the unity of this country even more than the war.
The commissions need to sit. They need to sit very well to actually function well to function very well, because things are not getting the best. This year we are talking about COVID. Last year was still COVID. Next year I will sure we'll still be talking about COVID, because I hear the recent thing which is happening now with CDC, the Center for Disease Control
in the US.
In the US, okay. I heard the head of that unit, Dr. Walensky, was talking the other day about people who have had their 2 doses
can go without mask.
Can go without mask. Okay. So are we sure next year we'll be talking about this?
Yes, sir.
It's worrisome.
Also,
so we should look for ways to actually handle this crisis.
Also, in the paper, they say they are going to have an interview with Professor Evis Ngolingoles in the paper, Express, about this national unity, which is now put in danger because, look, this is a fact, Eddie Bokoba. If I insult you, you cannot see me as a friend.
Sure.
If I come and insult your tribe, I can. So if you spend your time on, because you have access to national TV, spend time insulting Anglophones, it doesn't help it. It doesn't help with the national unity as we all want it.
Sure. Nobody wants he or she, their tribe.
It's like you want me to accept that I'm inferior to you officially. Yeah. Who accept that?
You create a kind of complex between you and the person.
Yeah, and the person.
And it will not go. Things doesn't work like that.
And so the last topic we'll take today is still the Express from Kumba. Kumba City Mayor calls for vigilance after security forces uncovered improvised explosive devices.
Yeah, it's good that the City Mayor Greg Mwano had to make that, because what we are seeing today is not what we had days back.
Yeah,
it's a new conception. The first one was discovered around the press center, I'm sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Around one is killed one child. If you
one killed one child.
If you or whatever.
So this is about the 4th incident that we are witnessing, and it always goes around where the population is.
Of course.
So people just need to be very, very vigilant in today's society.
Maybe the government should implement. There are some people, I don't know, it's called some people in Germany that are called kids police, which they are police people, but not actual police, but they are organized. They go about their job is to observe everyone in society, and they're paid for the police force.
They just move.
Yeah, they're paid, and that's how they have their security. Germany is one of the most secure countries in the world.
Wow.
There are people, that is their job, to observe everybody, and they're paid for that.
Everybody.
If they say a movement suspicious, they come on. I mean, that is how you can.
They ask you, what are you
doing?
Or what are you doing?
But they put on salary. They're like what we call vigilante groups there, but they're actually paid for that, sponsored by the system. Of course, it's a federal system, so the state of Benin actually has a budget for that.
Yeah.
So they move. They're just like normal people. They're eating their ice cream. They are stand everywhere. We have crowds.
Are you sure they don't know them? The society too will not know them.
No, it's not. I
change them.
think Germany,
So complex.
you can stay with
difficult.
somebody for 5 years. I don't
You
know what he's doing. Yeah, it's not like here I will know another big. It is a journalist.
Yeah,
no, they
this
don't
man
do
is
that.
like this and so on.
People mind their business.
People mind their business.
Yeah.
Our society is so small. The population of Germany and Cameroon.
Yeah, but on the
is
contrary,
same.
if they have 88 million, they can secure.
Yeah.
Why should we not secure
a smaller
yeah,
population?
we should secure few.
But that IED device is a complex device.
Because you have to after come and play, just stream us after I come and connect the cable so somebody can see you doing that.
And it will become so complex when those devices start exploding.
Yeah, when they master the art of controlling with SIM cards.
Sure.
The normal SIM card is so the number.
It will be devastating. It will not be something that we are seeing today.
And we are using money for the wrong purposes.
Sure.
Buying cars and buying cars from military people. I don't know.
Yeah, the original presidents of councils, they have already given their vehicles.
And there's something we don't do in Africa. The Europeans and Americans, they invest in intelligence. We don't do that in Africa.
That's what I'm saying.
We assume intelligence is putting military gallons and moving around with guns.
Sure.
When you see the head of state moving in town, you don't see anybody, but they are present. They scan the sweep, they call it sweeping, they sweep the area. They know everybody who is there.
Okay, you imagine.
Yeah, they not hear that.
So we are not deeply involved in that.
Yeah.
Look at what happened. Look at what happened in Chad.
Look at that. Okay.
It's terrible.
It was nice having you on the show today, as usual, at the start of the week.
Thank you. I'm not very, very strong. I just had to come in to actually...
Due to your interest to back me up.
Certainly.
Today is ghost town. There's no more reason, there are no vehicles. So for you to actually decide to come on food means I appreciate it very much.
Thank you very much, and always happy to be here.
Viewers, that is what we had today for early captions. It was nice we were watching. Good morning, Cape Town continues. Stay tuned to KCBS. Bye-bye.
For sponsorship and publicity, KCBS TV can be reached on +237 677 175987 +237 675 794636. Email info@kcbstv.net.
My angry BT Awards.
Bring no more.
Take it up.
On the beat.
I want rap the rap.
I beg no rap.
I want rap the rap.
I no be rap, I be comedian.
Who don't live the rap? Me rap a rap the rap. Don't know one rap the rap. Me I want rapper. I want rap the rap.
Rap, I beg no rap.
I must rap the
No
rap.
be rap, I be comedian.
Who don't live the rap? Me rap a rap the rap. Don't know one rap the rap. Me I want
Rap, I
rapper.
beg no rap.
I want rap the rap.
You know see no be
Me
rap,
so
I
I must rap the rap.
comedian, no be rapper.
Who don't live the rap? Me rap a rap the rap. Don't know one rap the rap. Me sabo rapper. Mama mie, nyami jaka rapper de pombo. Oh yeah. Una match too close because the real men there for the game don't enter the game. Una jog go come when I go bring this agua for this smoke. Oh yeah. Then una go compromise and number under rain. Now we batula, no we will canvas. I said Jovi, I don't give you chance. I no see nothing. Even to travel out, you know one travel. Even to bring award, you no bring nothing. Even cup and spoon, man no see nothing. You say you want resign, you be footballer. Yalamboy Pascal the first of Kululu market. You been boko God, expect God the resign. The fufu where you pan and that's so color. I want rap the rap.
I beg no rap.
I want rap the rap.
I no be rap, I be comedian.
Who don't live the rap? Me rap a rap the rap. Don't know one rap the rap. Me I want rapper. I want rap the rap.
Rap, I beg no rap.
I must rap the
No
rap.
be rap, I be comedian.
Who don't live the rap? Me rap a rap the rap. Don't know one rap the rap. Me I want
Rap,
rapper.
I beg no rap.
I want rap the rap.
You know see no be
Me
rap,
so
I
I must rap the rap.
comedian, no be rapper.
Who don't live the rap? Me rap a rap the rap. Don't know one rap the rap. Me sabo rapper. If you over Vimba, you no go hear anything. Make you no ever ask me say who write this rap for me. Inspiration, na Yahweh the give am. The rejected stone, na he the support the long. Sally Eno, you can we emperor like King Kong. Usaka, Wuja, Ugen Kong, say you be King Kong. Say go bring we award for this mboko ya. Small time my ear say don't change yaja. Small Bobby touch your ear, you say be Casanova. Hey, you say now only you are a toad that we don't know. For this mboko ya. For this mboko ya. Yamanda Wujobi, you never settle up. Jobi you again for this mboko ya. Jobi what tell me so you be God. Sally Eno na Satan. I want rap the rap.
I beg no rap.
I want rap the rap.
I no be rapper, I be comedian o.
Who don't live the rap? Me rapper rap the rap. Don't know one rap the rap. Me I want rapper.
Rapper
I
there.
want rap the rap.
Rapper beg to no rap.
I must rap the
I no
rap.
be rapper, I be comedian.
Who don't live the rap? Me rapper rap the rap. Don't know one rap the rap. Me I want
Rapper
rapper.
beg no rap.
I want rap the rap.
You know say no be
Me
rapper
so
yo.
I must rap the rap.
Comedian, you no be rapper.
Who don't live the rap? Me rapper rap the rap. Don't know one rap the rap. Me sabo rapper. BG Baba, you said the eggplant salad. Ya topo where the topo, no the make any topo. I hear say they talk say, wait till you don't talk. Ya koni say if you give woman belle. My monster, you say you be joku. Then joku when me at the thing I seen a elephant. It's a forest, Joji Masha. Even a big vulture, Joji Masha. Even a King Kong, Joji Masha. No the fear line come drop, you be Kumba picking. Because we go Kumba, we know the carry lasso class. We know the carry lasso class. Speedy boy, you be eggplant salad. Bossy, you be eggplant salad. Street king, you be eggplant salad. Una rap, you know you make any culture. I want rap the rap.
Rapper beg no rap.
I want rap the rap.
I no be rapper, I be comedian o.
Who don't live the rap? Me rapper rap the rap. Don't know one rap the rap. Me I want rapper.
Rapper there.
I want rap the rap.
Rapper beg to no rap.
I must rap the
You no
rap.
be rapper, I be comedian.
Who don't live the rap? Me rapper rap the rap. Don't know one rap the rap. Me I want rapper.
Rapper beg no rap.
I want rap the rap.
You know say no be
Me
rapper
so
yo.
I must rap the rap.
Comedian, you no be rapper.
Who don't live the rap? Me rapper rap the rap. Don't know one rap the rap. Me sabo rapper. Mr. Big Man Culture. How you go do big pear under plum tree? No even look for up. You want go cha? Coconut boys are granite farm. You wanna beat ya? I wanna. Just don't look me as I they bring the award from Bokoya. Me, the rejected stone. Now you be the head cornerstone. My angry.
Welcome back to Good Morning K-Town, your breakfast show on KCBS TV. I'm joined by Jeff J this morning. Hi Jeff J, good morning.
Good morning, Christine.
How are you doing?
I'm cool.
All right. So you were here last week and we were so happy to learn all about your sound engineering and all the work you've been doing to support young talent in making beats for the production of their songs. So that was really wonderful. I got a little bit of a lot of feedback from young artists who are so excited to probably come to you for that service. So today you're here to talk about your new program that you will be coming up. You basically doing promotion on your new program that will be coming up on KCBS TV, Jeff Artistic.
Yeah.
Jeff Artistic.
You can say it again.
All right, Jeff Artistic. By the way, I see something written on your dress there, Jeff J. Tell me about it. Jeff J. This is your name, Jeff J.
Jeff J. No, I'm here to talk about Jeff Artistic.
Okay.
Jeff Artistic, and you see Jeff J on this my dress.
Okay.
Is part of the program.
All right, that's good.
You know, I'm an artist. Not only an artist in singing song, but an artist when it comes to act and craft.
Oh, I know. Painting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Very interesting.
I'm here to talk about Jeff Artistic. So this is part of what we'll be doing in the program.
Okay, so let's get right to it. So tell us, what is the Jeff Artistic program? What is it all about?
Jeff Artistic. Jeff Artistic is a program. Okay. This is a platform.
Okay.
In which we'll be training and promoting young talent in Kumba and out of Kumba.
Okay. That's
you know, Kumba is a base of most artists. If you look in Cameroon, most artists that are making wave today. Yes. When you talk of Kosi and Panchako, most of them Big G. Most of them they are from Kumba.
Yeah.
And as I look Kumba as the base of most artists that are making wave. So that's what came into my head. That I should like create a program. You know, I'm so talented.
Yeah.
I have many things I'm doing. I'm an editor, a beat maker, a DOP.
Wow.
There are many others. So I see if I bring this program to Kumba, it will like boast many children. You know, we are born talented.
Everyone is born talented.
Yes, we are born loaded, but folded to be unfolded.
Wow.
You might have your child or your children in the house, and there are things that they would like to become. But there are some parents that will say, no, I want my child to become a doctor. I want my child to come this. No. just allow your children and try to encourage them to see into their talent life.
Yeah.
Because talent also pay.
It is very important, Jeff J. You know, in as much as it doesn't mean that even if your child is a doctor or is going to be a doctor, the child shouldn't express the other side. People have a lot of talent. You know, you can still be a doctor, and then in the sidelines you're doing your music, something that you love, or you're acting in the sidelines, or you're doing some other thing. So it's really a very interesting program.
Yes.
Yeah. So what is your but before we get into your message to the talent, what particular talent are we talking about?
We'll be talking on singing.
Okay.
You have singing.
Good voices.
Yeah, you have dancing. You have acting.
Okay.
And comedies.
Oh yeah.
Stuff like that.
Wow, that's good. Yeah, because you know something like comedy, we might not have comedy shows, opportunities to do stand-up all the time.
Yes.
But a program like this would just take somebody from the streets straight to the TV station and to millions and millions of people. So you see, it's very easy.
Yes.
And before you know it, you become a comedian.
Yeah.
So I think that platform is going to really expose a lot of talent.
Yeah.
Especially, it's going to do so much more for comedians, I think. So I think this is an opportunity for every comedian out there to really get to you and all that. Wow, that's very interesting. So what is your message this morning, Jeff J, to all the people out there who have some hidden talents or those who are shy, or those who have facing a lot of discouragement probably from their parents and all that? What's your message out there?
You know, like I told you in the beginning, I was a lover of showbiz.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I would like to encourage each and anyone that is out there watching me right now.
Okay.
That talent is something that is in you.
Okay.
And when there is talent in you, you have the talent. You need the talent to be manifest.
Okay.
So I brought all this program because I know when you have talent in you, you need to be like, because the program will be running from, let me say, Monday to Saturday.
Okay.
That is every week we'll be there to produce something.
Wow.
Either acting or dancing or something, a drama, something like that.
All right.
Yes. So I believe this program is going to boost and make people to realize that they have talent in them. You know, I'm someone that I've suffered a lot when it comes to showbiz.
I know.
Because I've
so you understand
so
what
many research.
Others go through.
Yes, I believe what other goes through. I've do many research, gone online, do this, do that. I'm an actor, do all those type of things. So I want to really say I'm encouraging my brothers and sisters. They should not stay back. They should at least join us so that we can see the better tomorrow. Because Kumba, for one, Kumba is a town of talent.
Wow.
There are many talents in Kumba. There are many talents in Kumba.
Wow, that's very important. So how, if someone is out there watching and they want to get to you, probably you have encouraged them enough and they're like, I need to meet up with this guy because I've got this talent that I need to put out there. How do they contact you?
No, you can contact me on 678 19 14 22.
Okay.
Or you can as well WhatsApp me on 679 29 17 11.
Okay, give it again.
686 that number 678
okay.
1914
okay.
22.
Okay.
That is if you want to call me.
Okay.
Yes, but you can as well WhatsApp me on 679 29 17 11.
Okay, so you can give your social media handles as well. Jeff G on Facebook.
You can join me on Jeff Artistic.
Okay, Jeff Artistic.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. On Facebook.
Yeah.
Jeff Artistic.
Jeff Artistic.
All right. So that's really wonderful, Jeff J. It's really nice that you've come here to talk about the Jeff Artistic program that will be promoting young stars out there, those who have burning talent just like yourself. Is this some other thing you want to talk about?
No, it's not just young stars.
Okay.
Okay. We are going to be working all with the ones that have already made it.
Okay,
The ones
to
that
also
are
encourage
making
them
it.
as mentors.
Yes.
Okay.
So that they will come and talk to us.
Oh, I see.
Yes, try to direct us in one way or the other.
Oh,
And we are not going to be doing only social music
okay.
or dance stuff.
Gospel too.
Yes, we are going
Oh,
to do
that's
all
good.
gospel.
Mm.
No, in anything you need to first of all put God
Okay.
first. So God will not be left out.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, for really thinking about. You've been through a lot in the industry, and thank you. Then you've gotten to a point where you can now think about others and how to groom others to also make meaning out of their lives and out of their talents. So thank you so much.
Yeah, I want to also encourage all my brothers and sisters who are out there.
Okay.
Do you know how to act? Do you know how to dance? Do you know how to sing? And you don't know where to express your talent? Please, as you heard, you can contact me on those numbers. Then we'll be together. They'll work together. I believe the future will be brighter.
Oh wow, that's a powerful message, Jeff. Thank you so much. All right, so you're ending the program this morning for us, and it was on a very good note and a very inspirational note. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All right, and that's a wrap for today's edition of the program. Many thanks to our technician, Nembo Rodrigue, aka The Don. Thank you to all our guests for making it on this program this morning. We want to thank our producer, Eswa Julius Fosong. Many thanks to the cameramen, and thank you for making this program an amazing one. We want to sincerely thank all our viewers in K-Town, those who follow us on our Facebook page and on YouTube. Thank you so much. And to those out of the country, we sincerely amazed by all your love. Those in Dubai, England, Ireland, Canada, Denmark, Swaziland, South Korea, Germany, Japan, the United States, Equatorial Guinea, and India. Thank you so much. Always make sure you send us your comments to info@kcbstv.net, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel, our YouTube channel, that is KCBS TV. I have been Christy Ijang. Join us again tomorrow for another edition of the program. Until then, good morning, K-Town.